We started the show with Aldi's latest true crime drama, Middle Aisle Murders. They also have this version.
It's easy to find quality at Aldi because that's all we stock. Aldi, good different.
Moments later, they tore the hummus apart. Aldi ads are normally good different. Russell, is this one just different?
I really like this short version. I like this one a lot, and because I think you immediately get the idea. And for me, it's more Aldi. The other thing I also like about it is that most supermarket companies, they're not really happy just to hook around a particular product. You know, they'll say, well, here's the beans and here's the carrots and here's the tinned tomatoes and here's the lettuce. So they're very happy just to go, we're going all in on hummus and we're going to spend a lot of money making that piece of advertising. I do like it when Aldi does short form advertising. I also like it because they're respecting the consumer. They know that the consumer, or they respect the fact that the consumer's going to work it out. They're going to actually dive into that piece of advertising, work out the proposition. It does take a little bit of a leap, a little bit, and reward them for it. And that's when advertising works at its best. It works at its best when the consumer rewards the advertiser.
Yeah, I mean, they may be respecting the consumer, but they're certainly not respecting SES. And so, I mean, Aldi historically does brilliant advertising. They've turned cheap into cool, and they've made, you know, frugality is something really good.
Yeah.
For me, this is an example of fairly solid strategy, a little bit dodgy execution. So the strategy is that they're searching because they're saying that supermarkets have, on average, 70,000 products, lots of aisles, very difficult to navigate. Not the case at Aldi. We have fewer products, therefore fewer decisions, fewer headaches. The search is easy with us. That's the strategy. Their execution, though, was to wrap it with emergency services. And my issue with that, although I don't think it's horrible, but my issue with that is when you're using SES, which is a cherished institution in Australia, and you're using it in a way where you're kind of trading grief for a gag, the sort of rug pull or the bait and switch, a lot of people will not be happy with that. They'll be like, wait now, you've played this fairly well and you're taking the piss. And this is not an institution you take the piss on. So I don't think it's a disaster, but I do think that they probably got more negativity than they were searching for.
This year, we've turned the pitch over to the Gruen audience who want a campaign to convince us to use horoscopes to make all our major decisions. Here's the first pitch.
So when thinking about how we make decisions, we realised we've always been guided by stars.
And look where that's gotten us. So we thought maybe we should look somewhere else.
Influence. It's a funny thing, isn't it? Who influences us? What influences us? How to live? Where to live? Who to love and who's to blame when we're not loved back? Who to vote for and what to think? But how did we get here? When do we start following strangers and forgetting ourselves? By being led by the wrong kind of stars. It's the stars above that have guided us for millennia. To safety, to new discoveries, to home. So let's all stop looking down and start looking up again. With your destiny written in the right kind of stars, you have nowhere to go but up.
Wow, you've convinced me. Here's our next pitch.
Algorithms and AI are trying to control every decision we make.
So we created a wearable that doesn't run on data, it runs on destiny.
I wasn't sure if I should have a baby or move to Darwin. Then the Destiny badge ran my chart. Full moon in Capricorn, Jupiter rising. It said birth, not relocation.
I asked my Destiny badge if I should marry Sarah. It vibrated, putting her chart next to mine. Total Venus clash. I proposed to her sister Nicole instead.
Cosmic confidence. Destiny badge. Major decisions, good vibrations.
Well, you've convinced me. But what will our panel think? Todd, which did you prefer?
Oh, wait now. I'm going with one.
Number one. Renata, what about you?
I'm going with two.
Okay, interesting, Karen.
I like the true insight that people make a rational decision, so I'm going with number 1.
Number 1's the better ad, Will.
Okay. Well, congratulations, Daring Waters. We'll deliver your trophy right to your window like this.